Dexter is a high school student who wanted to keep the name of his school a secret, but also wanted to the readers to know that is somewhere in northern Luzon. In our school, we have a human anatomy doll that keeps in a glass box without a door. We call it Hannibal, and it's not allowed to be taken out. He says that when they still had face to face classes, his science teacher would use old posters and PowerPoints to teach the body's different systems. They once asked the teacher why would they not use Hannibal instead to make the lessons more exciting and hands-on. He just answered us seriously, there is a spirit clinging to Hannibal that whispers to students. Surprised and completely curious about it, Dexter's class convinced the teacher to tell them the story. Almost a decade ago, Hannibal was often used as a teaching aid by many teachers. He said that though it did have an inherent creepiness to it, the students loved being able to hold the plastic organs and pass them around the class. But then came the incident. One particular morning, as the lab technicians were setting up, they were horrified to see Hannibal covered in blood and small patches of skin of what appeared to be rats. Even the cabinet where Hannibal was kept was smeared in the foul stench of rodent blood. An investigation by school determined the culprit to be a third-year high school student. When pressed to answer as to why he did it, he said, Hannibal told me to get him some skin because he was feeling cold. The student was later taken out of the school by her parents. This should have been a one-off occurrence. But the following school year, the same incident happened with another student. This time, a large fur skin of what belonged to the student's pet rabbit was draped over Hannibal, and its blood was smeared over the doll's plastic intestines. The new culprit had the same excuse of Hannibal whispering to him and even appearing in his dreams. The doll told him that it was feeling very cold and it needs skin to make it feel warm. And if he does not do this, doll will use the student's own skin. Now, Hannibal is kept in a sealed glass case, and it's blessed yearly by a priest. The school decided to keep the allegedly haunted doll, as it's still seen as an investment and as an asset by the science laboratory. No incidents related to the doll have happened ever since. But I'll admit, sometimes when I stare into Hannibal's glass box, only one thing comes into my mind. He is cold.